NFL is not investigating Patriots coach Mike Vrabel for behavior regarding reporter Dianna Russini. Vrabel is the coach for the New England Patriots, former linebacker, also previously played in the NFL for 14 seasons, most notably with the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie, and Dianna Russini is a journalist and sports reporter. You may have seen her on TV before covering the league, and I ain't gonna lie, she's kind of fire, in my personal opinion. Right there, you see Dianna Russini is kind of fire, right? I don't know who this is. Here she is. This might be like, I don't know. Is this like a current thing going on here? Or is this maybe a past relationship? That is not Mike Vrabel right there. So, what is going on? What is going on with these two? I've been hearing about it for a few days now. And man, this one, it came together so easy. I did not even use the Gematrinator calculator on this one. So we may do some of that on the fly. Well, the NFL not investigating the behavior of Mike Vrabel after published photos of the New England Patriots coach and former athletic reporter Dianna Russini at an Arizona resort prompted her resignation and an internal investigation at the New York Times owned sports outlet. NFL spokesman Brian McCarthy confirmed to the Associated Press on Saturday the league is not looking into the matter. The Patriots didn't immediately respond to a question about whether the team has launched its own review of Vrabel's actions. I mean, I guess you can't hang out with a reporter of the league, I guess. The New York Post last week published the photos of Vrabel and Russini at the Sedona Hotel and said they were taken before the annual NFL meetings that begun in Phoenix on March 29. Is it okay in the off season or what? The NFL's personal conduct policy states everyone who is part of the league must refrain from conduct detrimental to the integrity of and public confidence in the NFL. I'm working on another decode right now, so I have some other stuff here. They said Sedona, Arizona. Man, you know what's amazing? Sedona has 104, and I think that lands in the decode. I'm looking right now. Let me see. Okay, I don't see it in this decode, but man, that has been in some other ones lately. I just can't put a finger on it right now. Maybe it'll pop up as we go, but I got to remember possibly to bring that up later. So let's watch this.
Before Page 6 even published the photos, Dianna Russini was already on the phone with a crisis PR expert, and ESPN just revealed what happened behind closed doors. Do you remember when Mike Vrabel called those photos laughable? When Dianna Russini said there were 6 people off the camera, ESPN just confirmed those statements were coordinated. So before the story even drops, ESPN reports Russini called the CEO of the New York Times directly, went over her own editors, arguing the whole thing was a sexist attack on a female reporter. What? Page 6 offered to kill the story. All she had to do was prove that she was there with...
Oh my gosh, whatever they're trying to say there. You're here for the decode, right? Look at the birthdays, okay? So you got February 11, Dianna Russini, Mike Vrabel, August 14th. So his birthday is 184 days after hers. 184. The article, the 18th day of the 4th month, 184. Let's go over here real quick. And his birthday is the 14th day of the 8th month, 148. Look at this. 184 days after her birthday is his. The article date, 184, 18th day of the 4th month. His birthday, 148, 14th day of the 8th month. You get the same numbers all the way. Look at that. And now they're scripted together in a story. You know what? Arizona equals 84 also, and Arizona's the 48th state. Dianna Russini's birthday is 3 days before Arizona's birthday. Arizona's got the Valentine Day birthday on February 14. He's born on the 14th of his month. Check it out, because that's 184 days his birthday after hers. But her next birthday, next year, is 181 days after his upcoming birthday. And 181 is the 42nd prime number. Her birthday is the 42nd day of the year, and Arizona equals 42. Look at that. He has the Magic Johnson birthday. LA Laker great. Even Lakers equals 42. Remember, LeBron James plays for the Lakers. LeBron James equals 42. You get the L connection, even LeBron Lakers. Magic M. Mike M. Look at that. Same birthday. Look at the 42 even land. Look at how all this stuff connects here. 42. You want to see something I've pointed out before? Check this out. We got to get back to the Sedona thing too. Sedona, Arizona. Look at this. Arizona's the Grand Canyon state. Look at that. 181. 42nd prime number. Grand Canyon. 181. 42nd prime number. Arizona State University, the big college that everyone talks about in Arizona. It's located in Tempe, Arizona. Look, 181, the 42nd prime number. And again, Arizona equals 42. So look, you see how Arizona equals 105? Even Sedona, 104, that's almost 105. And there's still another 104 in other decodes. If I catch it at some other point, making some other videos, I'll come back to this. But wow. And again, her birthday 3 days before Arizona's birthday. Right? You know, now we're going to talk about the 148 here. Mike Vrabel, his birthday, 14th day of the 8th month. Magic Johnson. And look at this connection. See how North Carolina equals 148? Why is this important? Because Bill Belichick coaches North Carolina football. See that? Remember, Michael Jordan played North Carolina. He went to college. North Carolina played basketball. Michael Jordan connected to Magic Johnson. You get the MJ, right? And his first championship against Magic Johnson and the Lakers. But Vrabel, now the head coach of the Patriots, former Patriots coach, and then he went to North Carolina, but he's probably like the greatest NFL coach ever as far as championships and like legacy, dynasty with the Patriots. I mean, I guess it could be argued, but his resume doesn't lie. But again, North Carolina 148, Vrabel's birthday, right? Current football coach Bill Belichick, former Patriots coach at the University of North Carolina. You see that connection? Right? You see the connection? Okay, so, and you know what? I guess I didn't put it in here, but Emmanuel Macron, let's see if I can remember how to spell it, like the French president. Look, his name equals 148. And he is affiliated with this trending story. Natalie Bay, French actor, known for her warmth and versatility, dies at 77. Look, when we scroll down, Emmanuel Macron equals 77, and he paid tribute to the actor who just died, trending. So his name's got the 148. So now he connects to this story. Amazing. So, Dianna Russini, her birthday is 211. That's the 47th prime number. President, government equal 47. Even White House, which I guess they don't have a White House in France, but it still connects to politics. Trump equals 47. Now my phone's going wild. So again, there's photos of them in Arizona hanging out, and I guess that's a no-no at, I think they said it was some resort. That's Vrabel. You can see these photos probably from interviews throughout their careers, as Vrabel was a player, now coach for the Patriots. Russini's been around as a sports reporter, right? But look at her birthday. She's even born in 83. So she's meant to do this, right? Football equals 83. You see that? Wow, look, football's got 133 like president, government, and White House. But why is the 83 so important? That's Tom Brady's birthday. And Tom Brady, former coach, former quarterback of the Patriots. So you see how Belichick and Brady come into play. Brady's got the 8-3 birthday. You see that? Russini, born in 83, once again. You see that? And then football equals 83. How about Drake May, current quarterback of the Patriots? 8/30 like 83. You see that right there? Drake's got the D even like Dianna Russini. But back over here, so she's got the 211 birthday. That's the 11th day of the second month when Chicago Bulls equals 112. 11th day of the second month. Michael Jordan put the Bulls on the map. I don't know if they'll ever be successful again. It's going to be quite some time. And again, he went to North Carolina. And there's the Belichick connection. Remember his girlfriend, Belichick's girlfriend's name is Jordan. So you get that energy as well, because now you got Russini and Vrabel in some kind of relationship, right? Isn't that wild? Right? And then Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan, Jordon. You see that? Big script. Don't forget Tom Brady retired in the year 23. And Michael Jordan, known for the 23. And Brady retired after 23 seasons. Okay, the 23rd prime number is 83. And again, that's Brady's birthday, 83. The NBA got the name the NBA on August 3rd in history. Even Tom Brady's born in 77. Remember Emmanuel Macron, right? Let's pull him up again. President of France, born in 77. You see that? He's even age 48. Michael Jordan born on the 48th day of the year. So this stuff is wild. And again, he's trending with the death of this French actress. This actress that died, her birthday is 7-6. Michael Jordan equals 76. Look, she's born in 48. Isn't that wild? And again, Tom Brady 48 right now. So look at how all of this stuff connects. Isn't that insane? But it's all true and accurate. Isn't that wild? That is freaking wild. So you're going to get a lot of information when dealing with me watching this channel. Okay? That stuff's easy. And again, North Carolina 148. All of this stuff is connected. All of these characters are where they are for a reason. I guess that's all they gave us there. The thumbnail's hitting extremely hard. You see that right there? All right. So Vrabel won 3 Super Bowls as a player with the Patriots as well, preparing for his second season as coach. Man, the Patriots were 14-3 last season, and Dianna Russini resigned from the Athletic after these photos were published. Let's see if we can find those photos. You know, the Patriots lost to Seattle in the Super Bowl. God, I forgot that the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, man. 29-13. Wow, look, football equals 29. Jeez, I forgot about that. Oh, I still got the Wembanyama numbers up there. I'm working on the web. Oh, look, San Antonio equals 148. Vrabel's birthday. That's the Victor Wembanyama first game of the playoffs. That's trending. I'm working on that decode. All of that's going to connect as well. You see the 148 land right there. Jeez, man. Yeah, this is wild. So this could be for the success of reaching the Super Bowl. You know, is this like a public shaming? I don't know. Photos with Dianna Russini? Not really, right? Let's see over here. I just saw that one photo. But yeah, she is pretty fire. Sedona. I see a couple of images there. He's hugging her right there. And then they're kind of like holding hands there, embracing. And we don't even know if it's AI the whole time. You know what I mean? We don't even know. Looks like they're lounging at the pool area as well. I don't want to open up Instagram. There's kind of a blurred image right there. Who knows? Maybe they're set up to go there and then they get thrown under the bus, right? We'll never know. But I'm here to decode the story. Does it say she's married? Let's see. Maybe. Oh, look, she might be married. Kevin Goldschmidt works as a senior manager for the popular burger chain Shake Shack. Ooh. Are they so... Wow, I think they're still married. Does he have a birthday? Kevin Goldschmidt. His birthday's 6-6. Interesting. His birthday's 6-6. All right, here he is. So they might have a couple of kids together. Possibly. So I'm sure he's not happy about these photos. A part of the script, right? 6-6. Bulls equals 66 and Lakers equals 66. LeBron and LeBron James equals 66. I mentioned all of that stuff earlier. Man. Mike Vrabel wife? I don't know. He might be married too. He's got a wife named Jennifer, apparently. met his wife Jennifer Vrabel while they were both student athletes at Ohio State University. So if they're still married, I'm sure she's not happy either. If they're still married, she's probably not happy either, right? So we have quite a mess going on with these two characters. Again, I just showed you with the decode out this stuff. None of this stuff is a coincidence. All right, NFL not investigating Patriots coach Mike Vrabel for behavior regarding reporter Dianna Russini as they're spotted in Arizona together. You know, on what appears to be more than a friendly uh, relationship or base. It seems more than friendly, if you ask me. Okay, let me know what you think. Until next time.